So listen, we've talked about the types of forgiveness, okay? But why do we need to do this? Does it really matter? Like, for real, does it really matter if we forgive these people? They hurt us, right? They hurt you. You don't want to let it go. You done built a whole little wall around yourself, a whole little cocoon. But let me tell you, forgiveness, keeping it real, forgiveness is going to benefit you. It's not affecting them. First of all, your anger is not affecting them. All right? Let's get that clear. You being mad at someone oftentimes does not affect them. It's affecting you. And I'm going to tell you how. Listen, half the time you're mad at somebody, they don't even know that you're mad. That's number one. Number two, they may know and just don't care. So they don't care that you're mad. And number three, like I said earlier, sometimes we're mad at people who are dead and gone and died years ago. So why are we still holding on to that? Why are we holding on, hurting ourselves over something that they did? No, no, no. Forgiveness is for your benefit. Okay? First of all, let's make something else clear. Mental stress, okay, something that's going on in your mind, going on in your emotions negatively, mental stress can absolutely have a physical manifestation. So what does that mean? When you have stuff weighing on your mind repeatedly, weighing you down, making you sad, angry, depressed, upset, frustrated, anxious, worrisome, fearful, insert negative emotion here, okay? That can affect your body physically. Now you're wondering why you're sick, why your stomach is bothering you, why you seem to have digestive issues, okay? Why you can't sleep at night. Let me tell you, my pastor always says this: dis-ease, when you're not at ease, you're not relaxed, you're not joyful, you're not happy, dis-ease leads to disease. You don't believe me? Let me tell you how. When you get angry, okay, what happens to your body when you get angry? When you get angry, your heart rate increases, your blood pressure increases, your respiration, okay, your breathing increases, which is why you start breathing all fast and hard. And okay, your body temperature increases, all right? It starts to rise. You start sweating everywhere. Now you're perspiring all in your clothes. Then you get headaches, which, can lead to migraines. Even your immune system is impacted, okay? Thyroid function decreases. Your cells in your body that naturally kind of fight off, disease and sickness, they kind of take a break and stop working, not working as hard. Let me tell you something. Stress can actually lead to a decrease in bone density. What? Listen. We cannot allow ourselves to become sick and diseased over the mistakes and failures of other people. That's just it. It's affecting you. But see, let me put you up on game. Part of the reason we struggle to forgive is because some of us never admitted that it hurt. You trying to play tough Tony out here. Listen, recognize it for what it is. Identify, self-evaluate. Who hurt you? Who did it? We got to let it go. Forgive them. Exonerate, forbear, release. Let it go. It's hurting you. It's hurting you emotionally. You're not happy. You're not joyful. You're sad, irritable, depressed. Physically, you're not getting good rest. Some call it, it's just insomnia. No, that's stress, boo. That's stress. So you're missing out on sweet sleep and what I call blessed rest because of somebody else, their mistakes, their failures, their wrongdoings, their sins, their shortcomings. No. Don't allow the actions of others to quite literally take years off of your life and put you in an early grave. All those things I just described, whether it's the increased heart rate, increased blood pressure, okay, body temperature rising, when those sorts of things happen repeatedly, that can lead to stroke and heart attack. What? Psh, pause. I am not going to put myself in an early grave over the actions of somebody else. But if I'm going to keep it real with you, at one time I probably would have. I used to have the worst road rage. Well, let me back up. Maybe not as bad as some, because I don't pull, weapons on people. Like I don't do that. I just yell and scream and yell profanities at them. Okay. I used to do that. Yes, I did. I can admit it. We're keeping it real. But see, and then, I might be on the phone with a family member or something. And they're, hey, who are you talking to? What are you saying in this? They did this, that. And I'm just getting upset. And then, my mom finally told me, so are you going to put yourself in an early grave because of somebody who doesn't even know you? And, the more she would say that, I realized she was right. She was right. Look at me. I had to look at me. I'm getting myself all worked up. I'm angry. I'm frustrated. I'm breathing hard. Chest bump. You ever get so angry, like you literally just feel warm? Like your body just feels warm, a little warmer than normal to the touch? Come on, people. What are we doing to ourselves? Any sort of stressful situation. Okay, think about that. Recognize it in other people. First, we got to recognize it in ourselves. But see that in other people as well. In your children, in your spouse, in your friends, your loved one, your coworkers, people you care about, heck, your neighbors. When you see someone and they're upset, help them to calm down. Help them to release. Help them to talk it out. Because that anger, that frustration, that stress is literally killing them. Oh, it's a slow and silent killer. Okay? I read a study recently. I'm not going to get too specific just because I don't remember exactly where I read it from and I don't want to misquote it. But let me tell you something. This study indicated that nearly 2/3 of people with cancer had unforgiveness issues. Ain't no way in the world. Listen. Address the unforgiveness. Let it go. Let it go. It's killing you unnecessarily. All right. God rest his soul. Comedian Bernie Mac. Okay. Years ago. Oh my goodness. Years ago. He made a joke about being a snitch. And he said, I'm going to give you the clean version. Okay. This is a Christian family show. The clean version of the joke was, so let me get this straight. You're in jail because of somebody else because you didn't want to tell on them. No, you're not a punk. You're a new fool. Now, I'm not going to call you any names. I'm not going to do that. But let me get this straight. I'm going to kill myself, put myself in the early grave because of something they did. Nah, I'm going to forgive, forget, and move on with my life. I have too much to do. I have too much assigned to me. I have too many people counting on me. Too many things I want to see. Too many places I want to go. To allow myself to be taken out early, unnecessarily, over somebody else. No, ma'am. Absolutely no, ma'am. So, friends, good people, I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. I'm telling you where I've been. I have struggled with forgiveness. I have been, worried about things or allowing myself to be worked up in traffic, nonetheless. Worked up in traffic. That's like when Allen Iverson said, this ain't the game. This ain't the game that I give my life for. This is practice. Practice. So this is not important to me. This is traffic. This is traffic. This is not my family. This is not the people who love me, care for me, support me, help me, assist me, pray for me, cover me. This traffic, they're not worth my life. And guess what? Not worth yours either. So let the unforgiveness go. I know it hurt. I know it hurt. Okay? I've been through many things in my life that I'll share. Not today, but I will share when God tells me to. But you see, I've been through many things. Pick something. I bet you it probably happened to me. I'm pretty sure I got a story to tell you. But see, I had to forgive. I had to move on. Not for them, for me. And see, when you forgive people, like, you don't need to make no big speech. You don't need to call them up and say, hey, I just want you to know I forgive you. Because they'll probably say, who is this? What do you want? Forgive me for what? I don't even know what you're talking about. So you don't have to make a big, to-do about it. All the pomp and circumstance. Just kill all that. But for you, for yourself, within yourself, forgive. Let go. Move on. And be who God called you to be. Okay? It's not worth your life. It's not worth your joy. Okay? Another thing my pastor always says, if it costs you your peace, it costs too much. Too expensive. If it costs you your peace of mind, your sanity, your joy, your smile, if it costs you that, oh, it's too expensive, good people. Way too expensive. So that's not what we're doing anymore. We have to move on. We have to release. We have to just let it go. Not for them, but for us. Today is the day we dump this baggage. We don't take it into tomorrow. We don't take it into next week. We don't take it into next month. And dear heavens, pretty please, don't take it into 2022. We can't go on like this. We can't go on like this. Your family members love you. They need you. And they need you to be here. So don't take yourself from them over the actions of someone else who either didn't realize what they did and are genuinely sorry, or worst case scenario, even if they knew exactly what they were doing and weren't sorry, it's still not worth your life. Still not worth you leaving here before your time. So what are you feeling? Is it the anger, the bitterness, hostility, fear, vengeance, hatred? Whatever it is, it's time to let it go. Let it go. Free yourself and free them. Free them for you. All right, I told you. We're dumping some baggage today. It's not going with us. Not going with us.